Chris. I've got him at the 2 or 3. Rodney, I've got him at the 4. Bash, I had to put you at center. I had to do it for my guy Bash. So Boom Boom, I've got you at point guard, and then Hop.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Moments away, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Detroit Pistons. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter David Aldridge on the sidelines. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. Thompson and Harris are their forwards, and it's Stewart in at the 5. And for the 76ers, be out there with Embiid, then it's Paul George, then there's Hardaway, and it's Maxey in at the 1 spot. And this is just the second game of the group stage. But already, this is a must-win, we think, for both teams.
Yeah, you only get 4 of these group games. Each of these teams already 0-1, so if you get a second loss, the odds of you advancing are basically nil.
And it's the Pistons to start out. Cunningham against Maxey. Cunningham inside. Coming off a solid outing against Miami. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, with the size that Cunningham has, he is a real handful inside.
Here's P. Guarded by Harris. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Here's Ivy. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. He passes to Maxey. The shot, no good. Cunningham with some nice D. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. We played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Maxey. The 76ers with another miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Ivy, good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
And he's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in there.
Here's Maxey. Thompson with the rebound.
Yeah, they're still looking for some cohesion offensively.
Down low. Here's Harris. Second chance effort. And Thompson with the nice bucket inside.
Well, hauling in that board, Thompson giving his guys second chance opportunities.
Hardaway passes to Pete. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. No good from 11 feet.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
Defense left Ivy an opening there, and he just takes off for the finish.
Hardaway kicks to Maxey. To the inside. There's the killer two-handed slam.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. So it's the Pistons now. 3-point lead. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
Yeah, and they got contributions from everyone in that game. The whole rotation got involved in the score.
And it's a great finish!
Oh my gosh.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Harris.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Some solid defense there from P. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 1. Here's P. Detroit with the rebound.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Coach, it didn't take long for Cade Cunningham to establish himself as the leader of this team.
Well, Kevin, he's very mature for his age. He was put in a position with all young guys around him, so he had to step up. And I've never heard Cade Cunningham blame anyone else for the team's struggles. He's got everything you could want in a team leader. Well,
the 76ers trail by 6. Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. Thompson and Harris are their forwards. Cunningham is out there with Russell. And it's Stewart in at center. Embiid finds Maxey. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Just 5 on the clock. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Thompson. Harris has got the lead up to 8 now for Detroit. 76ers shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alden.
Hi, Kevin. Well, he, in the last game against Toronto, got the job done. He had 27 points, and he was dialed in with his shooting. Very few misses out there. And he was pretty much big everywhere, doing a little bit of everything. He had a strong all-around game. Is a repeat performance in the cards? Let's see. Guys.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight. Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
George passes to Pete. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. 9 points for Pete.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Pass to Russell. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And Embiid with the block. Maxey looking it over. He passes to Embiid. Embiid just overpowers the defense inside.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
Cunningham kicks to Harris. Detroit, no good that time either.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Traps in the tray. Maxey's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Philadelphia. Victor Oladipo comes in for Bruce Brown. And a switcher also for Detroit. Ivy's checked in. Cunningham outside. Five on the clock. And stolen by Maxey. Maxey on the wing. Hardaway. And that's on a bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
Still Sixers ball.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Cornette's checked in. And then for Detroit, Holland, he's checked in for Stewart. Fontecchio's coming in for Tobias Harris. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Cunningham. Here's P. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Pistons have gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far. Thompson outside. Hits it from three-point range. Thompson's got 5 points so far.
If he develops a consistent three-point shot in his first few years, Thompson's going to be scary.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him. We have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you.
2 shots.
No good on the free throw. So both teams changing it up here. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 6-point game.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
And now the fast break. Ivy with the ball. Pass to Sasser. For 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
And so is Detroit in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action in just a minute. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You got to like what P has done in this game.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Maxey. Then it's P. Then there's Embiid. And it's George in at the small forward position. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey. But Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
High arcing shot. The 76ers trail by 7. Here's P. And that one goes long. Detroit's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Harris misses.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now the pass to P. It's hauled in by Harris. Pistons leading by 7. The dish now to Cunningham. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
He no good. For Detroit, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Ivy passes to Harris. Back to Ivy. 6 to shoot. That's tipped. Now here's George. Nothing on the board. Embiid kicks to Maxey. He passes to Embiid. Looking to get back on track here. He no good.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Here's Cunningham. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Cunningham's got the lead up to 9 now for Detroit.
Yeah, that's a shot that Cunningham is very comfortable with. No problem with the mid-range.
Here's P. He can't get that one. Some solid defense from Harris.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Cunningham passes to Thompson. All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down 1, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. A guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
That's good from Harris.
He's just one of those veterans you can count on from the line. Harris really makes an impact from the stripe.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Trailing by 5. On the court for the Pistons, Isaiah Stewart out there with Thompson. Then it's Russell. Then it's Ivy. And it's Cunningham in at the shooting guard.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength. Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense. My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Maxey against Cunningham. Rebound by the 76ers.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
And he takes that one up and powers it through. Thompson outside. Another shot. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Pass to P. kicks to Embiid. Here's P. He's covered by Thompson. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Stewart passes to Russell. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Paul George. The 76ers trail by 3. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Just devastating. George making it look easy with that move.
Russell passes to Cunningham. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first.
That one on Embiid. Hey guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Detroit.
Well, look, you have to be able to count on energy and effort every night, and they're showing a lot of it with this transition bucket.
Take a break. And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the board? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
That's good from Cunningham.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Tobias Harris is checked in for Detroit.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
He passes to Maxey. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Back to Maxey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Cunningham. A new 14 for the 76ers. It's good, and the Pistons lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Joel Embiid.
He just knows where to go. Embiid positioning himself perfectly to get the putback.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Well, it's a player's league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Asar Thompson.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. Now it's a close one, so Coach asked his team to keep their focus. He said this game's going to come down to mistakes. If we play clean, we'll win. Great game tonight. Let's see how it winds up. Guys?
Thanks, David. Maxey finds Hardaway. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Pistons lead it. Ivy on the wing. Oh, good with the triple.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that doesn't go down.
He passes to Maxey.
Probably the last guy you want to foul out there. Maxey,
That's his second
automatic at the
First
strike.
team foul. At the line for Philadelphia, Tyrese Maxey. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that ties the game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws in practice. What a cool customer.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Well, this is where Stewart should look to score. He can be very effective down low.
And that one's good. Maxi's got the lead up to 1 now for Philadelphia. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. Stewart trying to get open. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 4 points in the quarter.
Big time points for Cunningham. Good to see him stepping up in these moments.
Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
1:06 left in the fourth quarter. Cunningham against Maxey. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, there you see Cunningham's willingness to take contact to battle for his shot inside.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
And nice there. He does not waste those opportunities. Just what they needed with this game still in doubt.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Cunningham looking it over. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Detroit, no good that time either. Guys, it's come down here to a very important possession.
No room for error.
And here we go. Harris heading to the hoop. And Embiid with the block.
And how about the anticipation from the big fella? Embiid is one of the league's premier shot blockers.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're behind by 1. 20 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Cunningham against Maxey. Cunningham inside. Over Maxey. No good.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
No doubt how much those boards impact the overall outcome. You can't give them extra chances.
At the line for your Sixers, Tyrese Maxey. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Yeah, at this point, they're going to have to go for the 3 and try to force OT.
So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Stan Van Gundy,